Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to teach you how to cut a 12 pieces bustier blouse. Just listen so attentively, watch so carefully. All the calculation, I will do it in a way that even a beginner will understand what we are doing. Let's get started. Now we are going to indicate our starting point. And the measurements we are to use are shoulder measurement 14 inches, shoulder to bust point 9.5 inches, round bust 33 inches, shoulder to under bust 12.5 inches, round under bust 29 inches, shoulder to waist 16 inches, round waist 30 inches, shoulder to blouse length 23 inches. Though the normal blouse length is 24 inches, but in the case of 12 pieces bustier blouse, it's better for the top to hang. There's where it fits more. Let's get started. And our bust point measurement is 7 inches. Then our armhole 16 inches. We start by indicating our starting line. Then in this case, I'm going to take 1 inch here. I'm going to take 1 inch here. Later you see why I took this 1 inch. Then we are going to take from the starting point. So from starting point here, I'm going to take 5 inches. This is the 5 inches here. Then the under bust measurement 12 inches. Waist measurement 16 inches. Then blouse length 23 inches. I'm going to draw a straight horizontal line. These are waist measurements and these are blouse length. Now we're going to divide from the 5.5 inches here to the waist, to the under bust. We are going to divide it into 2, which will definitely give us our bust span measurement, which is 7. Now we are not going to divide it into 2 equal parts. We are going to divide it, the upper part will be bigger than the lower part because the bust is fuller at the up. Here is the 3.5. We are going to come down with ½ inch to make it 4 inches. Then we are going to draw, I'm going to draw a straight line. Now we are going to divide our bust span measurement into 2, which is 3.7, which is 3.5 inches. From the starting point here, I will take 3.5 inches here. Here, I will take 3.5 inches. Leaving this line, coming under bust line, 3.5 inches. The waistline 3.5 inches. The blouse length 3.5 inches. I'm going to connect with a straight line down here. Connect to the measurement. Now this line, we are going to add 0.75 to the 3.5 inches, the half of our bust span measurements. Add it to the 0.75, it will give us 4.25 here. Now we are going to draw a curve that will accommodate the bust area. Just a free curve that will accommodate the bust area. From the waist measurement now, from the waist point, we are going to take diagonally, not straight, whichever place you meet at 6.5, which is here. Now here, this line that I took here, I'm going to come out with 1 inch. Connect it with a straight ruler. Then connect to the waist this way. Then we are going to, from there we are going to take ½ inch for joining allowance here, because the front part we are going to split it into two. We are not going to cut on fold. We are not going to cut on fold because it's 12 pieces. The front part also needs to be split into two. This line is not relevant. Now this is the 6.5 inch that I took earlier. And I'm going to draw a straight line to join it this way. Then from here, we're going to curve, give it a curve to meet this line. Just a slight curve. So it will come down small in order for you to get to this point. Don't give it a curve. That's for the center front. We are going to cut it out. Going to cut it out. Cut from here. Also cut from the starting point. Now this is the center front. One piece of the center front. In order to get the middle side of the middle side of the center side, we are going to fold this into two. Considering the under bust to waistline, it must align, and also the upper part this way. You fold this way. This line, the hair must match. Then we use our pin to hold it. Now from this waistline here, we are going to take 6.5 diagonally the other way to this place. This is the 6.5 here. And we use a straight ruler to connect from the waistline. You connect to this diagonal 6.5 that will mark. Then you curve from here. You give it a curve to meet this 6.5 like this. You give it a curve. A flexible curve. You are not going to use a curve ruler, just your hand. Just curve to give it a fine shape curve this way. That's all for the center, the middle center side and front side. You cut through, then you cut this way. Cut this way. This way too. That's for the middle side front. This for the middle side front. Now with this middle side front, we are going to cut middle side back. In order to get our middle side back, we are just going to fold in this bust, this little bust curve that we have here, because there is no bust at the back. We are going to fold it in. and cut through. Cut the same shape, everything the same, apart from this place that I fold in. That's all for the middle side back. Now we are going to use the middle side back to cut the center back. We use the middle side back to cut the center back. You give some gap here because it's going to come this way. The curving of the center back is going to come this way. Now you indicate in this, at the upper part, we are going to add our zipper allowance. You just try to indicate where you're going to start. This is your waistline. Now I'm going to take 2 inches zipper allowance. Two inches here. Then we're going to join it in a straight line. This is our zipper allowance. Now from this point here, I'm going to take, I've been taking 6.5, but in this case I'm going to take 7 because I like the zip area to be somehow full. Or I should take the 6.5 too, so that it will align very well. Now we are also going to curve from this way to meet this curve here. From this ending point here, we are going to curve, give it a curve. And give it, blend it very well from this place. Now we are going to cut out. That's our center back. That's all for center back. Then I'm going to indicate zip, going to notch here, and also I used to notch this side to know where the part of the middle side back that I'm going to join, because if you should come and join this to this, it will not align. So it's better you notch it so that you know that you are joining here to here. Now we are going to cut calculation. Our our center front here, we took 3.5 inches here. We indicate our joining allowance here, 3.5 inch. We are going to use half to join here. We are left with 3 inches. Then the side center, the middle side front here, we took 2.5 inches. Half inch for joining here, half inch for joining here. We are left with 1.5 inches. Now, the 2 will give us 4 inches. And our round bust measurement is 33 inches. Divided by 4 will give us 8.25 inches. Now, this 8.25 inches that we have here, which is our 33 divided by 4, 8.25 inches. Then this 8.25 inches minus the 4.5, we are left with 3.75 inches. This is what we are going to consider cutting our side front and side back now. We use our front, our center front as our guideline. Use our center front as our guideline, indicating the starting point here. Then we indicate this line here, the under bust line, the waist line, then the blouse length. We are going to draw a straight line as our guideline. And a horizontal line. Now our shoulder measurement here at the center front here, we took 3.5 here. Then our shoulder measurement is 14 divided into 2, 7 inches. Then we place the 3.5 here, 7, then plus half inch joining allowance here. Then from there we measure down our armhole, which is 16 inches divided by 2 will give us 8 inches here. We draw a straight, connect it with a straight line for our armhole curve. Then our shoulder is not straight. We come down by 1 inch. Connect it diagonally for our shoulder slope. Then go up half inch joining allowance for the shoulder joining allowance. Then we, from this 1 inch that we come down with, we divide it into 2, which is 3.5 here. Come in by half inch to eliminate the excess, the fluffy excess at the bust area. We use our armhole curve to get our armhole. Now we are going to take our bust measurement, which we are round bust measurement, which we are left with 3.75, which is here, plus 2.5 inch seam allowance here. Then join to the waist diagonally. Now from here we are going to take 6.5. 6.5 to me is, I've used it severally with different measurements, body measurement, it works out for me. I will not say it's standard, but it do work out for me. All my, whichever measurement I'm taking from the waist, I'll just take diagonally 6.5 and it come out good. Though it's not a standard, you might take more than that. All depends on you, based on your preference. You connect with your ruler here. Also connect with your ruler here. Then you draw a curve to meet both of them. Draw a curve. Just use your hand and draw a curve. Let it just be curvy to give it a fine shape. That's all for our side front. We are going to cut. Going to cut it through. Cut through. That's our side front. Now we are going to cut our side back. Just to place, once you place it, you just cut through. But in some case, I do add some like 0.5 inch here, but there's no effect. I just at times, based on the body measurement, maybe the client is somehow busty, I will just add that. But a normal bust like 36 down, I don't add. But 36 up, bust 36 up, I do add just half of half inch here. And another thing I want to explain here is that I love using paper stay, that's gum stay, to cut because it's more flexible than pattern paper. You can use pattern paper, but I normally use paper stay or gum stay. These are side front and our side back. Now we are going to replicate all. These are side front, these are side back, this is the middle side, this is the middle side back, these are center front, this is the center back, these are center back, this is the middle side front. Now we are going to cut all. We cut another one piece to make it 12 pieces. This is one, this is one, this one is one, 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 one. Now we are going to cut another one to make it 12. It's now going to cut, we're going to cut one of each of them. This is the center front. We're going to cut another one for it, just to place and cut in order to have our 12 pieces. Now we have 6 pieces. We are going to place and record to get our 12 pieces. That's 2 pieces for center front. We've got 2 pieces for center front. Now we are going to cut middle side front. We're going to cut middle side front. Fold it with our pin. Then we just cut. That's for the side, middle side front. We have 2 pieces here. Now we are going to cut side front, the last side front, just to place and cut. Just to cut through. That's for side front. We have 2 pieces for side front. We are going to cut center back. Now we're going to cut. That is for the center back. We have 2 pieces for the center back. And we are going to cut the middle side back. We have 2 pieces of this middle center and side back. And we are going to cut the side, the back side, just to place and cut through. I'm going to cut through. That's for the side back. We have 2 pieces. These 2 pieces for the side back, 2 pieces for the middle, 2 pieces for the middle side back, 2 pieces for the center back, 2 pieces for the side front, the 2 pieces for the middle side front, then the 2 pieces for the side front, which is 12. In all, will give us 12 pieces. Give it a try. It's very simple. Just follow the whole techniques. Very okay. As you try it, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, share, like. Your comment, if there's any question, drop it at the comment section. I will answer all. God bless you.